Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, it's Week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Washington Commanders. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Walker has it. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
19 Tiger, 19, 7 Pirates.
Now back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. That is caught by LaPorta. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Get it. 79 Broncos. Knock 6, 65. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
First down.
Come on. 18 Rattler. Cup 19. Cup Panther 11. Panther 11. 70 Rangers. 70 Dragon 60. Warriors 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the... But they'll say it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Second and 10.
Go! 19-18.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. He lost 4 there, and it's third down.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play.
Let's go now.
Not in this case.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Traffic, 19 Lions. Ready.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
42-yard line.
McCaffrey will take this one in. Touchdown, New York.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So pretty interesting. They get the opening drive touchdown. They wanted a little more. They were looking for 8. Maybe something they thought about before the game started, I would imagine.
I think you're right about that. That's discussed in your staff meeting. A decision is made. I think the head coach has to blueprint it and say, yes, let's go ahead and do that. In this case, though, let's give some credit to the guys on defense. They gave up the touchdown, but found a way to regroup and keep them out of the end zone for the two-point play.
Looking to put a drive together.
79 Broncos. Here we go. Set. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
So from the 37, here's a second and 8.
Ready? 70 Lions. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Two. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. He'll diving, and he's got a full extension. What a catch. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short game. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Viking 18.
On the give, Genty. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Purple 80. 18, Pioneer.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll drop this underneath for Genty. And they'll rally and stop him short of first down at about the 6.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
So how about this? They'll change it at the line.
Go.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ashton Genty, career touchdown number 136, tying him with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point splits the uprights, and they take the lead here at 7-6. team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, it's caught inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jaden Reed, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants have regained the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. And a loose football. Well, the Giants have it. It's picked up. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
They'll break the huddle, sending two receivers left, two to the right. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. You talk about this Washington defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
When they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league. So there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Viking 18. Panthers 15.
They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on.
And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. It doesn't always work out, though.
Down and 9.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 79 Broncos. 19 Lions, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, it's Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Here we go on second and 12. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
Bronco 80. Let's go.
They'll run. Here comes Genty. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Jack 50.
Brings up second and 11 at the Giants' 24-yard line.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Second and 11. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Genty. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 yards. It's fourth down.
An audible here to get a new look.
Cougar 19. Check smash. Check smash. Go.
They get this out quickly to the left side. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. On the ground, it's Genty. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
They'll go again with Genty. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. but I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Set, hurt.
They'll try to punch it in with Genty. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Shot alert, shot alert. Ready.
They'll go. Here's Genty. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ashton Genty with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. That's a tale of 2 drives right there, CD. The other guys go for it on 4th and turn the ball over on downs. Yet we see the same situation the other way. This time, 4th and goal yields a touchdown run.
And Brandon, as much basketball as you do, you know oftentimes teams point to the guy who gave the assist on a basket. This offense ought to turn and point to their defense for giving them that opportunity. With their 4th down stop, they set this one up for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, it may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 79 drop.
They'll drop the throw. Well, a short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touchdown.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Seven Pirates, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Roman Wilson, 57 yards. And the Giants have yet again retaken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 6-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Panther 11, 19 Lions.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. here, and that's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
Come on, come on. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds right around the line of scrimmage. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. 70 range. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let go.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 21. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
It's so important to tackle well against these guys. But you and I both know that's easier said than done. When the guy you're trying to tackle looks like this guy.
And it's usually going to take more than one man to get him down, and it did right there.
Ready, ready. Cougar 19.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
2nd and 13. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender.
And under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
79 Broncos. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go street. Rig alert. Rig alert. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Now it's Jeanty. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Ashton Jeanty on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A short throw to Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, ready. Buffalo 18.
2nd and 2.
Let's go. Press it. Charger, 19. Stop.
They'll set up a throw. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hey!
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
69, 18 Cardinals, 18 Rattlers, 18 Rattlers, 79 Broncos, Dragon 60. Go, go.
They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll just get rid of it.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's Wade. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
18, 5 years.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And it bangs off the right upright, no good. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Trucks over it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Looking to throw. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. That is a tough way to start the 3rd quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give him the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their mind. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
69. Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Warriors 70. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. He'll get these underneath to McCaffrey. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Ready. Blocking 18. Ready.
Looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Come on. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70.
He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Go.
A give out of the gun to Genty. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Oh, they're changing this at the line.
Check. Hey, crash. Ready. A rifle's one that's going to be intercepted. Grady Williams
Williams picks it off. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
19, Charger, 19, Charger. Go! 19,
They'll set up to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Ready.
Another Giants first down.
Here we go.
Down at the 18-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Hey, check that.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a third and short, 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Check, Bobcat, check.
Back to throw here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Once again, it's Genty. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either.
The ball comes out, and the Giants have it. It's picked up. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw left side, complete to Ingram. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Ready?
First and goal.
Cougar 19. Big Lion. Go.
They're going to look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A great play there. His third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Giants are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to cut.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Giants are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set. 19 Lions. Come on, set. Dragon, 70 Lions. Hurt. Ready,
Back to throw now on first down. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it.
Okay,
so that's a wise move to get rid of it.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
19, 60 Bobcat.
Man, and he hits him in stride. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Sam Laporta, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A beautiful fake. And able to get this out to the 25. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The good signal callers will never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This is 3rd and 10.
Check. Buffalo 18.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And that one results in 35 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now back to throw. And out route, and he's got the connection to Walker. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
19. Bronco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Donovan Ezeraku able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
There we go. Check. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here. And That's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Let's go now. Traffic, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
He'll try to do it himself. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go.
Ready.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
19 Lion. Cowboy, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
And he is in. Touchdown, Giants. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Giants have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 7 Pirates. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
18, Pioneer.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. But they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard. But they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Going deep for Walker. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Giants. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Giants up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats, Mustang 19. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. His last catch was number 1100. This one, 1101. Puts him even with 2013 Hall of Famer Chris Carter.
So it just tells you it doesn't matter whether you catch it with one hand, catch it with 2 hands. They count the save, and what a number he has put up in his career.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll get this out to Genty. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 12 more yards there and another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Let's go now. Hawk, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Ready?
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Ready?
They'll try and run it here. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
56. Commanders
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Hey, go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Giants,